Once you have created your patient, it's time to move over to the bedside icons: Patient, Wound, Assess, Treatment, and Summary. We will be moving through these icons from left to right, starting on the patient icon. There will be a separate training video for each icon. Remember that the black arrow will be pointing under the icon that we are working in, and the tab that we are working in will be pink. As you can see, there are 6 tabs displayed on this page. They are Patient Profile, Physical Exam, Braden, Investigations, Limb Assessment, and Mobility Assessment. The only tab that has required fields is the Patient Profile tab. This training video will only cover the Patient Profile tab. Additional training videos will explain the other 5 tabs individually. The page is split into 2 columns. When we are working in Pixelr, we will start at the top of the left column and work our way down to the bottom, then move over to the right column and repeat. Let's get started with our patient profile. If you had another healthcare professional that you wish to involve with your patient, you can check underneath the referral drop-down menu, such as dietitian, and decide who's going to be arranging the referral, such as nurse to arrange. Once I've made my selection from the drop-down menus, I'm going to click Add. I could also enter in the healthcare professional information, such as appointment for March 14th at 10 o'clock a.m. And this takes me down to my comorbidities. The comorbidities are grouped into categories. You can go ahead and familiarize yourself with this. For my patient today, I'm going to say my patient has hypothyroidism. When I click on hypothyroidism, I want to click Add. And when I click Add, you can see that it appears in the box down below. I'm going to say that my patient is also morbidly obese. Once again, I'm going to click to highlight and then click Add. I'm also going to say that my patient is a type 1 diabetic. I'm going to click Type 1 diabetes and click Add. If your patient has any history of past surgeries that you'd like to include, you can go ahead and type that into the free text box. Once we've entered the information on the left column, we can now move over to the right. You'll see that the factors that affect wound healing have the little red asterisk, again reminding you that this is a required field. I'm going to say that my patient is a smoker, is overweight, has uncontrolled blood sugar, and if your patient has a chemical dependency, you can go ahead and tick mark off the box and a free text box is going to appear. You can make your selection such as alcohol dependency. Once I've entered that information, that takes me down to the medications that would affect wound healing. Again, I can go ahead and make my selections. I'll say that my patient is taking oral hypoglycemics and insulin. This is not a required field. Client self-management limitations is also not a required field, but if I wanted to enter in some information, I could. I'm going to say that my patient is hearing impaired and has a language barrier. And once I've entered in all of this information for my patient profile, I'm now able to move over to the wound icon. My information up until this point has only been temporarily saved until I make it to the summary page, where I will be adding my electronic signature and saving my work. Remember that if you require any assistance while you're working your way through these icons, you can always click on the Help button located on the top right-hand corner of the screen, and your reference guide will appear. Another way that you can get help is by clicking on the blue Support tab. I'm now going to click the Wound icon.